The crypto industry is complex and volatile, so every action taken should be cautious and well thought out. Buying a broke cryptocurrency lender for over $1 billion isn't exactly one of them, but that's not quite how the story goes. In this video, we'll look at the details of the deal between Binance.US and Voyagers, so stay tuned. First off, Binance.US is not buying Voyager's crypto assets for $1.02 billion. Several stories have recently suggested that Binance.US is ready to pay $1.02 billion to acquire the assets of the troubled cryptocurrency lender Voyager Digital, a failed cryptocurrency lender. If you didn't already know, Binance.US is the American subsidiary of Binance, which is widely known as the world's largest and most successful cryptocurrency exchange. Now, the crypto market is a complex industry, and many lenders tend to go broke, just like Voyager Digital. This makes Binance even more impressive, though its footprint is much more global than most other competitors. Still, many people were shocked at the amount the company seemed willing to pay for a struggling and forgotten crypto lender. And so, we're here to tell you that this isn't the case, and the rumors that Binance.US will pay Voyager over $1 billion are misinformed. After all, only $20 million of the bid chosen by the lender will be sent to the bankruptcy estate. The remaining amount is derived from what Voyager refers to in a press release as the asset's current market pricing, with the condition that the actual worth will be determined in the future. Let's take a look at what's really happening. The simplest approach to view the agreement could be to see the $20 million as Binance.US's acquisition price for the right to buy 3.5 million of Voyager's user accounts. The customers are definitely not happy about the fact the crypto lender is too broke to return their money, and that going with this agreement is the fastest way to appease them. It will be up to Binance.US to make an effort to maintain the users and their assets on the platform after the money is moved and then distributed to clients, which won't happen until the bankruptcy court determines the allocated part that each account will receive. Though, as mentioned before, not all courses of action have been confirmed yet. This will occur at a hearing on January 5th, where Voyager will request permission from the bankruptcy court to sign the asset purchase deal. A Chapter 11 plan, which is up for a vote among creditors, will guide the sale's execution. According to a source acquainted with the transaction, no money will be sent to Binance.US until March. Next up, what's Binance's goal? The cryptocurrency market is known for its high volatility, with many cryptocurrencies experiencing rapid rises and sudden collapses. It is not uncommon for a cryptocurrency to perform exceptionally well, only to suddenly become bankrupt within a matter of weeks or months. This unpredictability makes it difficult for customers to trust cryptocurrencies as a reliable investment. As a result, cryptocurrency lenders have to take different measures to make their market more secure and hopefully manage to lure more customers to them. Many people examine the market for workable crypto assets using in-depth analysis and insider information to make the right decisions. US's most recent cost-driven initiative is to grow and attract clients, following the exchange's recent decision to eliminate trading fees on the two most well-liked cryptocurrencies, Ether and Bitcoin. The native token of Voyager, VGX, increased by approximately 40% when the winning bid was revealed. Since then, it has lost over half of those gains. After Binance won the auction, the price of VGX, Voyager Digital's native token, soared by over 32%, and the price of Binance's BNB token increased by more than 1% to $250. Now for what is the cryptocurrency exchange's first priority? According to platform capabilities and court-approved payments, the Binance.US offer was a medium to pay back the cryptocurrency that Voyager owes to its clients. The announcement comes while Binance is under investigation. Last week, Binance lost its auditor, Mazars Group, and proof of reserves report that the action was requested by the people working there. This increased previously voiced worries that the exchange's financial soundness is unhealthy. Shaban Chame, founder and CEO of EverDreamSoft, argued that Binance was taking a risk by purchasing Voyager. They are demonstrating to the market that they are incredibly resilient in the face of the current bear market. Time will tell whether they are bluffing or have a good balance sheet, in addition to being debt-free and trustworthy. Coming up, what Brian Schroeder had to say about the deal. Voyager used to provide trading on more than 50 different cryptocurrencies and significant interest rates before meeting its inevitable downfall. The company listed more than 100,000 creditors in its bankruptcy filing, who are now one step closer to receiving some of their money back, thanks to the Binance.US proposal. Binance.US president and CEO Brian Schroeder tweeted that he hopes the selection manages to end the bankruptcy process and pay back all the customers that were collateral damage. In the end, he said that they had one priority: to make sure these people got their cryptocurrency and that the Voyager users would be able to access their digital assets on the Binance.US platform after the transaction was finalized. If Binance.US does manage to satisfy these customers, chances are the company's reputation will skyrocket, and as a result, it will get more clients than before. Finally, prior to its collapse, FTX was in bidding race for Voyager's assets. In July, Voyager filed for bankruptcy, alluding to its exposure to Three Arrows Capital and joining several crypto firms that imploded earlier in 2022. The origin of this wave of collapses was the breaking down of stablecoin UST and crypto project Terra in May. In June, Sam Bankman-Fried's hedge fund Alameda Research gave Voyager a $500 million line of credit. When it was revealed that Alameda taking a $75 million loan from Voyager was a part of the deal, Changpeng Zhao, the CEO of Binance, talked about it on Decrypt's GM podcast, saying that it was surprising to him and that he'd never go through with such a deal. He said he'd never invest in a company and then ask them for a loan. Instead, he wouldn't invest in it in the first place. Before its collapse in November, FTX had been in the bidding race for Voyager's assets. In fact, Voyager announced in September that FTX.US had the largest and best bid for all its assets. All these plans went down the drain with the collapse of FTX. Voyager's bankruptcy lawyer made a statement saying that it was obvious that there'd be no transaction with FTX. Moving on, how the traders are turning defensive and the resulting FTX fallout. First up, Oros Global was unable to satisfy recalls from lenders. The currently unsettled market maker and crypto trading firm, Oros Global, recently revealed that its provisional liquidation appeal was accepted by a court in the British Virgin Islands last month. The request was made as part of ongoing efforts to change the structure of outstanding debt to lenders. Oros made a post on Twitter stating that the decision came after the events that occurred around FTX, the crypto exchange that used to be controlled by Sam Bankman-Fried before it collapsed in November. The company ended up in a position where it could not immediately liquidate all the recalls from lenders. Despite this, it claimed that the directors and management were still positive about the long-term prospects for the business. The statement also mentioned that once the restructuring was successful, the company would start functioning as normal again. As per the intelligence site Offshore Alert, Oros had $20 million of its funds frozen on FTX, due to which they submitted a court filing to the British Virgin Islands High Court on the 16th of November. The same news has also been reported by The Block previously. Next up, Oros's funds are now tied up in a court proceeding. After the FTX collapse, Oros went through liquidity troubles. Many trading firms used to hold a portion of their funds on FTX for trading and suffered when FTX stopped all withdrawals on the 8th of November and filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection 3 days later. All the funds on the exchange are now stuck in a long-winded court proceeding. According to Oros, its restructuring programs will allow the current management team to continue trading in the capacity of authorized managers while being supervised by an external advisory firm while the restructuring plan is being formulated. Oros also brought attention to the fact that the provisional liquidation order it applied for was the light touch, which is often used when businesses are balance sheet solvent but cash flow insolvent. Through this, corporate restructuring can effectively and quickly fix the company's issues with cash flow insolvency. Lastly, Oros isn't the only company suffering from the implosion of FTX. Institutional credit underwriter M11 Credit, which manages liquidity pools at Maple Finance, revealed to its followers on the 30th of November that Oros had missed an important repayment on a decentralized finance loan of 2,400 wrapped Ether because of FTX's implosion. The loan was worth about $3 million in total. M11 Credit highlighted that the missed payment didn't mean that the loan defaulted. Instead, it triggered a 5-day grace period, as stated in the smart contracts. Oros has become part of an increasing list of companies undergoing trials since the FTX contagion. BlockFi announced its bankruptcy on the 28th of November, admitting that the firm had significant exposure to FTX. Nuhuo Technology and Gawa Capital lost millions of dollars because of the collapse. Around half of Gawa's funds are locked in FTX. Kevin Zhao, the co-founder of Gawa, said the funds were worth $40 million. Nestcoin has also had to lay off employees due to being affected by the collapse. That's a wrap for this video. Do you think the deal is the right decision on Binance.US's part? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you at the next one.